Hi everyone, welcome back to Slanted Scrolls, and in this video I will be wrapping my textbooks along with a little life update. I have this new textbooks because I'm taking Korean language classes, and this is our recommended textbook. And I'm the kind of person who, well, first of all, I don't have an iPad, and my e-reader is too small to view textbooks, and I don't like studying using my laptop, so I just went ahead and bought the physical textbooks, and I will be wrapping them with plastic cover because I'm a clumsy person, and if I will be taking this to class, then I just bring a tote bag to class. Yeah, I will have to protect them from myself. I ordered the books on Shopee, and it came in 3 parts. So this is the textbook, this is the workbook, and it also came with a little answer key for the workbook. And I'm lucky enough, even though this is a big book, the plastic cover that I have still fits. So once I've got the cover to the size that I want, I just fold the flaps in, and then I use a pair of scissors to smooth this out. If you're wondering why I have 2 pairs of scissors, it's because this one is for cutting tape and this one is for everything else that's not tape. But also, the handle of this pair of scissors is a hard plastic, so it doesn't catch on the cover. That's why I prefer using this to smooth out the edges of the plastic cover. And then I'm taping the one of the sides here. Once that's done, you have to cut these parts diagonally. So I'm using my everything else scissors, and just make sure to be careful with the edges so you don't cut out the edge of the book. Then you can also cut the spinal tabs. So I like to cut them at a slight angle. And some people like to fold in the spinal tabs inward, but I just cut them off. Next would be cutting out this flap at a diagonal so that you can fold this part in. And once that's done, just fold this part in. You can smooth it out if you want. And then I like to tape the part here. So one tape here and one tape here diagonally where it meets this part. So just do that on all 4 sides of the book. And once that's done, I cut off this part, the spinal tabs. Next would be the workbook. As you can see, it just says Sogang Korean News Series 1A workbook. And if I remember correctly, the level 1 has like 3. So 1A, 1B, 1C. I hope I can reach level 2. One reason I also bought the physical book is it just feels more serious. I guess if I have a physical book and like a more serious commitment to studying. The class is only every Saturday, and it goes for 3 hours. And it's been fun. Our instructor is really like a cool person, and we're done with the Hangul or the Korean writing system, and we're moving on to like basic conversation, what you say when introducing yourself. Our instructor told us to put a lot of sticky notes on things in their Korean names. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, I got freebie stickers. So yeah, so that we would be able to memorize the words and recognize the words more quickly. And I haven't done that yet, but I'll get around to it because he said we had to be a bit we have to put in work to memorize the vocab words so that we can also be faster in our lessons. And that means that most of the things in my place will be covered in sticky notes with their Korean names until I know all of them. So that sounds fun. I haven't really I graduated like more than is it almost a decade since I graduated? Not yet, but it's getting there. And I haven't really been in a like classroom setting. So most of my studies would be like for certifications and the like, but they're all either virtual or just like self-study. And there's also those options for Korean language, but I'm not really the best person when it comes to like the online classes. My attention is let's just say that if I took online classes, I would just be wasting my money because I can't really, or I don't pay attention, or I can't pay attention, or I'm too lazy to pay attention when it's an online class. So that's why I decided to take face-to-face classes. And I think I've missed the classroom setting for a bit. So when I was in college or university, it was before the pandemic, so I'm really used to the learning in a classroom setting. And I'm really having fun with the weekend classes. And then like last week, we played badminton after class, and it was fun. And I joined a fun run in March, and not sure what got into me, but I signed up for a 10K run when I ran my first like full 5 kilometers just recently. I think it was 2 weeks ago. So I'm still building up that 10K, and I think my reason for signing up for a 10K immediately was it's my motivation to train, so I'll be pressured to train, because if I don't sign up for, I just need external pressure for me to do something. And yeah, I haven't tried even walking a full 10 kilometers yet. I think my maximum was 6 kilometers. So I still have 2 or 1.5 months to train. And I feel sick at the moment, so I was supposed to go on a run yesterday, but I'm not feeling well, so I just rested. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to run that full 10K. I'm a bit nervous. But yeah, if you have any tips for me, whether it's for running or language learning or learning Korean specifically, let me know in the comments. I would love to learn some tips, or even just words of encouragement if you've been through that journey before. Because I know most of my videos have been about stationery, and it's still mostly gonna be about stationery and journaling. But yeah, that's just a little life update and some non-stationary things that I'm working on. Also, I'll be going on a trip to Taiwan soon. It's just in the Taipei area mostly, but if you have any stationery stores, I already have a list. I think I'll be going to Thailand and S-Lite, because the reason why I'm not checking out or buying the inks in my Shopee cart right now is because I want to save up for Taiwan. And also, here in the Philippines, the Manila Pen Show will be on March. I think the last week of March. And that's also something that I'm looking forward to. I think what I would want to buy from the Manila Pen Show would be Filipino made fountain pens. Specifically, if there's a new kasama pen. So I already have 2 or 3 kasama pens, but the one that I'm really looking for is the all black one, preferably in like a Delrin or Peak material, something like that. There's also this brand called Punla. It means like seedling, if my translation is right. So kasama means companion. And their pens are, so these are their 2 models. This is the Una, which means first, and this is the Tala, which means star. And this one is a bit smaller, and it's in the color scheme Pulo, which means island. And this one is one of their, like, I don't know if this is a limited, but yeah, most of their runs are limited and in small batches. So I'm just crossing my hands that there's something from the Filipino pen makers that match my collection's aesthetic. And also in Taipei, I will be on the lookout for a lot of inks. So I'm expecting that my haul will be mostly inks. But we'll see if I find a pen that I like there. We'll see. But yeah, that's it for today. I've finished covering up wrapping my books. So they're now protected from the biggest culprit, which is me. And like I said earlier, if you have any stationery or bookshop recommendations in Taipei, or if you have tips or want to talk about learning a new language or Korean specifically, or tips about trying to run and training for my first ever 10K, or if you have anything you're looking forward to at the Manila Pen Show, let's talk about it in the comments. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.